Yeah, that's good. God. I the scares. Oh, you had it, but I did not like this one. So, it's so hard that you can hardly see it in this one. So, uh, yeah. Now, where I don't have was just test it for getting the fucking game. So, yeah, I don't know why to do that. All face can do that right now. They cut my face off. Wow. I'm finally back this week, guys.
Boss move. Boss move.
MP.
Yeah. I'm down with Converse.
MP, you're a man of the people.
Okay, this time we're doing 3 today. We're gonna do it to get my win back. Then.
Road to the finals is a lot easier to win this one.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead.
Looking to make a big splash? Hi, everyone, and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra. And as some of you might know, this game serving as the third contest in group play of the NBA Cup tournament for these two teams. Grant, a lot on the line here tonight for them.
Yeah, B.A., and both sides are very much alive in the group stage at this point. Whoever gets the win here is well on their way to the next stage of the NBA Cup.
Well, MP has told us that being an all-star is important to the way he wants to lead his team. And he's made it a goal to show everyone that he deserves that spot.
And in terms of those all-star aspirations, the results so far haven't been what MP hoped for. His stats, his performance in matchups, we see there's lots of room for improvement. But knowing MP, that's room he could make up in short order and start looking more like the exceptional star he wants to be.
A look at Indiana's starting group. They've got Hayes, and it's Bennett in at the 4. Off the window, it's good. MP's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Out left to the wing. Bennett, pass to Hansen. Here's Bennett. Got a piece of it. Pass to Hayes. From deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hayes has got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The Pacers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Thomas outside. Now here's Hayes. Off target with the 3.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one. Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Thomas misses. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's MP. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8 points now.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Pass to Hayes. 3-pointer. Indiana again missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
MP. Here's a peek at the current NBA Cup standings for you here in the middle of the group round.
And at this point, it's still very much a mystery who's going to make it all the way to that NBA Cup championship game. A lot of basketball left to play.
Pass to Wingate from downtown. The rebound by Atlanta. This their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season. To the middle. Here's MP. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
Pacers trail by 4. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Timeout called, the Hawks. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for MP.
And he's a little less of a go-to guy for their offense now, at least compared to earlier on in the season. You can see his usage percentage is slumping over the last 5 games. Hopefully he can be more involved tonight.
That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pass.
Pass to Hayes. Fires for 3. Wallace pulls it in.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Hayes for 3. Drains the triple. Hayes has got 9 points.
He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Hayes, the pass to Wingate. Thomas outside. Let's go with a 3. The putback. It's hauled in by Shumshay. The Hawks have gone 8 of 10 shooting. MP no good.
Oh, Gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Indiana trailing here. Pass to Hayes. Beyond the arc. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got 4 rebounds now.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Thomas outside. To the wing on the left. And the three-pointer goes.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Here's MP. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Thomas with the ball. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Toronto.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Here's MP. No good there. Now shooting 10 for 15 on the game.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Hayes. Buries it from 3. Hayes has got 12 points in the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
The quick look, no good that time.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Kept alive. Shumshay. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside. The foul call.
Substitution on the court.
All you, MP. You got it. You got it.
The Hawks lead by 11. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. They've got Johnson. And it's Thomas in at the 1.
Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
The foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
His second. Team first.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Back to Thomas. Over to the left wing. And there's the drive. Oh, nice shot by Dadier. Dadier's got his first bucket in this one.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Dropping that hammer down. MP showing off those hops that time.
Pass to Dadier. The 3 is up. No good that time.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Thomas outside. Lets it go from deep. Roy pulls it in. Atlanta leading by 13. Here's MP. Hansen with a rebound. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this.
Welcome to halftime, everybody.
It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Indiana Pacers.
Poor execution for them offensively. Settling for bad shots far too often. Recipe for disaster.
Man, Kenny, your optimism is infectious. Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the first half.
You look at this matchup at the point guard position, so much talent in this position in the league. You've got your work cut out for you every single night, Ernie.
The skill game taking center stage. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped.
Right? I don't know how you get up.
Indiana on offense, and Indiana looking at who they've got. They've got Johnson, and it's Thomas in at the point guard position. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. More and more we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
The kick out to Johnson. There's the triple. Shot clock at 6. He doesn't usually fire from out there. The Hawks lead by 23. On the wing, MP. Thomas defends. Here's MP. And off the front iron, and in it goes. MP's got 26 points.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. They set the screen. Here's Thomas for 3. Roy pulls it in.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
A nice shot by MP.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Thomas against Washington. There's the 3. The rebound by Atlanta. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. From the right block. And Dadier pulls it down. The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. Out of bounds, Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Monroe's checked in for the Hawks.
Number 4, Thomas Monroe.
Pass to Dadier. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Dadier's got 4 points this quarter.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
They get the rebound. Tries again, and the layup is good.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not.
Stop the drought. That one goes in. MP's got 32 points in the game.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Thomas against Washington. Pass to Hansen. Fires it from 18. Rebounded by Norris.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And there's a 3-second violation. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option in that freedom.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Wingate passes to Bennett. Here's Hansen. Pass to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Norris.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Well, Indiana shooting right below 40% here in the fourth.
Atlanta foul. His first. Team's fifth.
There's a minute 59 left in the final quarter. Here's Wingate. Offline with a 3. For Atlanta, they've gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Hayes with it. Checked by Washington. Here's Thomas for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Thomas has got 13 in the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Hayes for 3. He can't hit that time.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hawks.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And a solid start to the season series for them. They'll meet 3 times, and from the look of this first game, it looks like a very favorable matchup for them against Indiana.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Wingate. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Here's MP. Bennett with a rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Wingate. Thomas for 3. Sinks it from distance.
It took him a bit to get going, but he's really got that 3 working now.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Misses the baby hook. Washington against Hayes. Thomas outside. From outside the arc. No good on the shot. On the wing, MP. The shot, no good. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. And they picked up their second win in the group stage of the NBA Cup.
Well, that moves them to 2-1 during group play. And by avoiding that second loss, they put themselves in a good position to advance to the next round.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports.
They really thought they had a chance tonight. MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
These people doing that are 2 left. Or 2 left. If I would come back.
You fucking tear it up.
Are you ready to show the city what you've got? You'll have the opportunity soon. Just head over to the event center and show us what you're made of.
Chris, good to see you, man.
Okay, MP. I see you putting in that work on the weekends.
Appreciate it.
Let's grind.
Let's get to it.
They act like it's no way, no kid look up to me. Came up out that slums, but next house gon' have a butler. Know you heard little cousin and they swing it like nothing. Like Alvin and Chipmunk. Right now, on my ass, I ain't do shit. Say thanks to my guys, all y'all wanna hit trend up. Tired of stealing stuff. Tell them where you got it from. I need something for Father's Day. I need roses by the dozen. I am not in competition. I blow your budget. Kobe Bryant used to Martin Rose and missing out a fire drill. I'm out, grandma. This is not a fire drill.
Way to snatch it, MP.
Hey, yo, front him. I'm coming.
What you get? You try to do that again.
Competition is no joke. It's the only way you get better, though. You'll get him next time.
Appreciate you, man. No doubt.
I'm serving it. Then GT, I'm swerving it. Tell me what's the burden? What you heard? Put that on me permanent. Where you from? Ain't heard of it. Show me for you owe me. Look, we ain't with me, my mood switch. To my hand hurt. Pull that out and see who leg work. Eastside be the Mecca. Don't ever get it backwards.
About game time and the pain time.
Oh, say does that.
And thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve. This is Kevin Harlan alongside, and these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
MP is not taking these conference matchups lightly. He doesn't want to just be the best and make it into the All-Star game. He has made it known he wants to be the guy.
And it seems as though that lofty goal has gotten to MP a bit. He seems off to me. He hasn't performed well in these games against key opponents, and certainly is on the outside looking in as far as the All-Star game is concerned. He better pick it up quick.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Wingate. He's out there with Bennett. Then it's Thomas. Thomas against MP. Offline with the baseline jumper. Here's Indiana now. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Here is Wingate. After the basket by Atlanta. Bounce pass, Thomas.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And he comes up with the deuce. MP's got 6. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Pacers. It's a 3-point game. Hayes. No good with the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Rebounded by the Hawks.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. Wingate's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And it's Hayes in the corner. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Hawks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Wingate. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. To the paint. Here's MP. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Celtics. They ascend up the lists to number 3 with some spirited play.
And I think for the Hawks, they've hit a little rough patch, but they know what they're capable of. It's just a matter of going out and proving it on a nightly basis. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Elbow shot. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And MP throws it down.
MP is the lightning and the thunder.
Pacers trail by 4. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Thomas, no good. The Hawks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And the dunk by MP.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
And it's Bennett in the corner. Pass to Hayes. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Well, you could say this about any team, but for MP's team, making free throws is always key.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
No good with the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Rebound by Wallace. Atlanta leading by 6. Down low. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Hayes.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time
Substitution on the court.
Pacers trail by 10. MP out there with Monroe. Then it's Roy. Then there's Washington. And it's Rizachet in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And stolen by Thomas. Kicks it out to Johnson. On the wing, Mathurin. Lets the 3 fly. It's Thomas outside. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Hawks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. MP, good.
Embracing the physicality, MP is unhindered by the aggressive D inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And a wide open look for Matherin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. MP inside. Out to Monroe, to the middle. Here's MP. And it's Matherin with the rebound. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Pass to Hansen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Indiana, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. No good on that one. That's off as well. So he misses both.
And they can't let points get away at the line. When you're behind, you have to make the most of your opportunities.
MP in transition, he runs the court so well.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Dadier nailed from three-point land. Dadier's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to Rizichet. And the dunk by Rizichet.
But when you have someone like MP who understands the offense and plays unselfish basketball, that's a huge advantage.
And the foul called on MP. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call. The Pacers making a change here.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
The previous play is under review.
We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And they continue to control the glass.
Inside. MP strong inside.
If you get it to MP that close to the hoop, he's going to cash in.
And so Thomas will bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 11. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
And you think about rookies coming. Been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
A lot of high flyers on this list. I've seen what they can do in game. Curious to see what they can do on the big stage when the lights are bright.
It's hard to go wrong with anyone from this group. I'm glad we have a front row seat.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Hawks.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. Thanks for spending half.
And there wasn't too. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Ulrich, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew.
Right, MP. They can't stop you. Can't be reaching like that, MP. These fans make a lot of noise. Let's quiet them down.
This is the last.
Road to the finals is a lot easier if you win this one.
We're not going to lose.
And there is a very engaging atmosphere of fans getting ramped up outside the arena. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
And, of course, MP has made it known he expects an all-star nod this season. And any matchup that challenges his spot, he's going to take very seriously.
Well, MP has taken a lot of heat for his claims of making the all-star team. Given his body of work to this point has been very borderline. Not terrible, but definitely not outstanding. I'm not saying he couldn't change people's minds with a huge outing tonight. But MP may just have to deliver a big-time gem in this one to make that all-star roster.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. They've got MP, and it's Ricochet in at the 3. Inside. And MP throws it down.
He's so quick off the floor. MP punches that one home with ease.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
MP's got a perfect 3 for 3 so far. First quarter, just over a minute played. To the right side. Here's Lee. He buries it from 3. Lee's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
The three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Over to the wing. Three-pointer, Stewart. The rebound by Atlanta. To the paint. Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 10.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
And the foul called on MP. And it's Pollard in at the point. That's the Boston 5. High arcing shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes both free throws.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The Hawks trailing. Here's MP. MP packs it home.
And MP is having himself a game, staying aggressive.
Boston has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Sends the ball, no good.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
By all accounts, one of the hardest workers in the league. MP is always looking to push himself to some next level. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Boston leading by 3. Here's Reynolds. No good on the 3.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
MP, that one's good.
Fighting through contact. MP.
The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Boston again missing. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pollard, the pass to Webb. Here's Pollard. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by Boston. Pass to Monroe. To the inside. Here's MP. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Celtics trail by 3. And the foul called on MP. Happen for the Hawks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. So sorry. Give it up for our contestants.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters.
certain to be a highlight of All-Star Weekend. And let's discuss the first half. So far, Atlanta's in a close one.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs three-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So thank you, Ernie.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. They got Risachet, and it's MP in at the 2-guard spot. Cuts off the pass. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Banked it in off the glass. MP's got 20.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Celtics trail by 3. Stewart, right side. He shoots. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Stewart's got 8. And the Hawks shooting a solid 47%. MP. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Lee. Three-pointer, Stewart. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. A nice shot by MP.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And an intentional foul right. Celtics lead by 5. It's stolen by MP. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5.
2 loud points. MP with the statement at the rim.
The Celtics shooting at 49% so far in the game. Pass to Reynolds from the arc. Washington grabs the miss.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
The offensive rebound. And it's all tied up.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Celtics lead by 3. And the foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 4. Called Celtics. And RJ, looking back at the in-game flopping penalties introduced last season, how do you think they worked?
Well, I didn't see many that were actually called, but as they say, it's always good to have a rule implemented in case you need it, or so I'm told.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. The head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it and stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Pollard. Here's Stewart. Good D by Wallace.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Down low. Work in the interior. MP.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Boston on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. Clemens grabs the miss. Hawks trail by 11. Pass to Wallace. Back to MP. Ooh, MP takes the contact and converts.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
That's a tough one.
So we see the Celtics get the win here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd.
Sometimes the shots just don't fall. At least you get some extra rest tonight. Why would you ever leave Nike? They're the GOAT.
Let's get after it, MP.
There they are. What's going on?
MP.
Hey.
Welcome. Hey, I know we didn't make All-Star, but there's still a lot of season left and a chance to make something special happen.
Just gotta keep grinding, right?
That's right. Now take a look at these second half goals and let us know which ones you'd like to pursue.
Okay. A-hole. Be your best to leave.
I want to be the best team in this league. Everything else is secondary, whatever it takes.
It's easier said than done.
I'm here to share my focus, right? That's what we're doing.
It is, but I'm just letting you know this is one of the harder goals on this list. It's about taking down the best of the best.
But if we are who we think we are, then we're going to have to do that anyway. We're here to win championships, right? This just underlines it and puts everything in bold.
Indeed it does. I'm looking forward to seeing how you fare against Elite.
It's like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
See about to tear the roof off.
Guys, I'm gonna let you off. So live stream. Let's see who got that time. See who got that time. See who got that time. Right. Guys, see you guys that time. Fucking goodbye. See you guys that time. You chose squad. Goodbye. See you guys that time. You chose squad.
Engage with it. Really shows me that the work that I put in is definitely paying